Hey, let's take a look at something called Legendary Micro Series by Fortnite. These are the Fortnite tinier figures. You can tell from my hand. My hands are not that, I guess, small. These are about 2.5, 3 inches tall at the most. These are the squads, 9 pieces, 4 figures, and I'm guessing 5 weapons, kind of the 2 blades right there. A movie projector. All right, whatever. So we got Moisty, Merman, because just Merman is not going to be allowed, of course. We have Raven, which is a really cool one. We got Lynx, which I have a very bigger version of her. Actually, got the 6-inch version of her. And Meowscles. I was about to say Meowscles, like popsicles, but no, it's more like muscles, like mouse. I forget it. For $4.99 at Toys R Us, you can't beat that. That's $1.25 for each figure. Also, you can get these in the collection as well. Which one is your favorite of these? Well, let me see real carefully. Kind of like them all. But my favorite would probably have to be the Wukong, which is just the monkey. I don't know why it's such a big comeback, but that whole monkey whatever thing, they got a different name for everybody. Like Lego's got one name, DC did name. It's like a huge thing this year. I'm not sure why. I don't know anything about it. Oh, it's not going to come off cleanly, is it? You know what? I have to take it all the way off. Just take this out. And let's take a look at which one of the figures are going to go first. Well, I don't like the way the cat head is on this. I think it's a little creepily small. But here is the cat Meowscles, I think. Meowscles? Meowscles. Like muscles, but Meowscles. All right, so the articulation is pretty basic on these. Better than like a lot of figures this size. Like Mask is the thing I'm thinking of. Oh, look how he's got the little pockets right there. So he's got a ball joint right here, but the legs do come off pretty easy. The knee joint should go 90 degrees, but this one doesn't seem to go that strongly. There's no foot articulation, but do you really expect it on something this small? Hey, he's got tail articulation, something you usually can't say about figures. The waist has got a joint that does probably 360 degrees, but it's kind of tight and I want to keep it that way. The arms have a swivel and hinge, and then at the elbow it's just a hinge. And they actually have articulation at the wrist, which is nice because when you're holding a weapon, you might want to hold it one way with one weapon and a different way with another. Or if he's riding a motorcycle, he might want to hold it like this. And when he's holding a weapon, he wants to hold it like that. But the cat head looks too... It just doesn't blend well, in my personal opinion. That's just me. I guess these are his weapons. Just looking at the way they're designed for the other weapons, seems like he's got 2 brass knuckle blades. You can tell it's a combination of 2 different weapons. We've got brass knuckles in the front and a blade on the top, or a dagger, or whatever you want to call it. Let's see if I can get it into his hand. It's getting a little colder out here now that the sun's starting to go down behind the tree line. And we are in the month of December, heading into the holidays of Christmas. What are you guys getting for Christmas? Well, by the time this video shows, it would already been something you've gotten. So what did you guys get with your Christmas money? I know my mom just sent some money and I had to figure out how to spend it. She wants me to actually blow it on something. It's like, well, all right. When I go to town, I'm going to spend it on something I like. So here he is. Here's the kitty and his weapons. So I do think the theme is cool. I just think his head's, I don't know. I guess it makes him look more muscular with a tinier head. It just seems, I don't know. It just seems a bit off. I like the concept. The execution, to me, just seems lacking. He does have gun holsters and guns, but I don't think the guns come out. They look like they're pretty much permanently part of that. All right, let's go to one of my favorite characters in this. The Lynx, which I do have a larger version of this, 6-inch version. I usually don't get 6-inch versions of these figures, but man, when I saw this, I was like, oh, I cannot pass this up. They all have pretty much the same articulation. For me to waste my time going over articulation with you again and again would be a waste of both of our time. And of course, the motorcycles are going to be out there competing with me. And imagine, that's actually a long ways away over there too. I guess you call it the main drag, going out to the beach, because you have to go across the bridge to get to our beach. I'm on the mainland. I don't live on the island, unfortunately. If you live on the island, I would be unable to afford these, because I mean, living on that land over there and the taxes on it, woo, no thank you. Of course, they're trying to make us pay for the taxes by making us pay to park, and I'm not going to ever pay to park. They can forget that. All right, so here's her weapon. She has a cattail too. I don't remember the 6-inch having a cattail, but I could be wrong. I may have not been paying attention. All right. Oh, they also have like little things like loot breaker, and these don't have the words loot breaker. Now, here's another cool character. I think it's one of my favorites. The Raven. not from the DC Comics, and I think there's a TV show called That's So Raven. I don't know anything about it. I've seen the commercials. All right, I like this Raven a lot. It's not the DC version, but it could be like her brother maybe. Although her brother is brother blood, so I don't know. I don't think that's gonna work. Could be her father maybe. No, her father's tried it. Oh well, whatever. Try to make it some kind of backstory that doesn't exist, just for fun. So there we go. We got Raven with his, he looks like he's the Grim Reaper. I like that a lot. And we got probably not my favorite. I don't know if it's my least favorite in the line, but it's not bad. It's just, I like Merman from DC, or not DC, from He-Man. I like the Merman from He-Man. It was one of my from the first 8. Merman was definitely one of my favorites. He comes with a thing like this. I don't really care for this, but I'll put it in his hand just to show it off. He looks more like a frog bog guy. Like, I want to call him frog bog instead of Merman. Moisty Merman. I heard that it was not polite to say the word moist in mixed company. I don't know why, but whatever. He looks more like he's got a frog head or a dead fish head with the 4 eyes. It's kind of creepy and cool at the same time. I do like his colors though. I think the green is like can't explain what kind of green that is. But we got 4 figures for $5. Which one is your favorite? I'm going to say for mine, it's actually going to be Raven, followed by, I want to call her Jinx, but it's Lynx, and then Frogbog, and Muscle Kitty. I can't say Meowscles, whatever, Meowscles. Gosh, that's really hard to say. And I think in concept, Meowscles would have been cool, but God, I don't think the execution's there. Did he look better in the 6-inch? Because I don't think I saw him in a 4-inch scale, but I've seen him in a 6-inch scale, and I'm like, nah, pass, because it's 6-inch. And I usually don't care about the 6-inch. All right, well, hey, thanks for watching. Comment below, and let me know which one's your favorite.